Hello again YouTube, it's Skylar. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing voice training. Now, it is a fact that hormone therapy will not modify your voice. Once someone has experienced testosterone-based puberty, their vocal cords have been changed permanently. Now, for a lot of trans women this can create a problem because it interferes with their ability to pass as a normal female. Typically, cisgender females have a softer tone and a higher pitched voice. However, there are a couple options for someone that's a transgender woman. You could hire a speech therapist who could coach and train your voice. However, this could be a little bit costly. So for those that want to save a little money, what I would personally recommend is record your voice once a day and analyze it as to where the octave level is and see how you can project that in a more higher pitch. Now, in your lungs, the reason why someone's voice is deeper is because the reverberation of sound waves against the diaphragm causes an increase in decibel and therefore causes a long wave length that sounds deeper in tone. So, for those that want to accentuate their voice and bring it closer to what would be perceived as more feminine, it requires a training regimen of bringing your voice from your lower diaphragm higher and higher in pitch until it reaches the airways of the throat and the nasal area. Now, this takes a lot of practice, and you're not going to get it right away, and a lot of trans women will find that sometimes they mess up in the same way that someone with a British accent trying to mask it with an American accent may at times of distress or anger find themselves reverting back to their natural born accent. So it does take a lot of time, and the progression of the pitch will vary depending on how long you're doing the voice training. It's a natural progression that you can't just start and then expect it to always stay that way. So you're really going to have to be a little self-conscious with your voice sometimes, and don't get frustrated if you mess up, because it's not easy. It's not easy to train your voice, and in my own personal experience, it's probably been one of the most challenging aspects of my transition, given that while I don't have an extremely deep voice, I don't necessarily have the highest pitch of what would be considered like ultra feminine female cisgender woman. Now, keep in mind that there are a lot of cisgender women that have deeper octave voices. So there is a bit of a stereotype bias among trans women that they should all sound like squeaky cartoon characters, which is not true. And again, this is why it's so important to only take action to train your voice if it's something that's actually causing you, the transgender person, dysphoria, causing you discomfort and distress. So, with that, I hope that was helpful information for anybody that looks to do voice training. Unfortunately, I don't have much experience with the specifics of it, so you'll have to kind of do your own research. Or ask a speech therapist. Most of them nowadays are receiving training for transgender women's services, so they are there, they do exist, and there are options. And until the next video, please continue to like, share, and subscribe my videos. You guys are the ones that keep it going. And I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.